Yeah. I mean, it makes a lot of sense, you know. I think that's why Max has been putting off not telling her for now. But it's weird because I think it's revealed in the first game that Max doesn't actually tell Chloe at all. But you get the distinct feeling later on that Chloe already knows about it. And it actually is revealed a little bit later that she does. So that's a bit of another... That's another real continuity flail right there. And yes, of course she is.
You are one of a kind, Chloe Price.
Oh my god.
What?
The romantic feels.
I'm lucky you're my best friend. That's all.
I think what's really cute is they're being unknowingly romantic. You know, they don't actually know how romantic they're being because it's so natural to them. It's so natural to them, so they don't actually realize how romantic they're being, and that's another kind of sign of their age. They're not really fully developed that kind of thing yet. They've only just like started their teens, so it makes sense that they wouldn't really think of it like that yet.
The Dark Cavern was no match for you, huh? Long Max Silver to the rescue.
Treasure's sure to be ours, Captain.
Oh my god.
Bring the amulet over here so I can see.
So cute.
Chloe is so excited. I better bring her the amulet before she makes me walk the plank.
She's not making you walk no planks. If you were to walk a plank, she would save you.
One time, we stuck a bunch of this tape to Chloe's face to make a blue beard. Putting it on was a lot more fun than taking it off.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It's not that I don't like the blue. I'm just sad to see the old color go.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I like blue. It's my favorite color, so I'm fine with it.
All I'm saying is, I've never broken my wrist taking a picture.
Yeah.
I'm really gonna miss Price family barbecues. I wish this was big enough to jump in.
It's only September. It'll be totally dive bombable in a few weeks.
Yeah. A few weeks.
Oh, they're so damn cute. I can't take it. I'm just going to completely just gush over these two.
Are you ever gonna get your kite down from the roof?
It's a hot dog man kite.
I set it free.
Of course.
You must be a hero to kites everywhere.
Oh, this is so adorable. It's a funny story though. I'll mention it when we get there as well, but when Before the Storm was in development,
I can't wait to see what we're supposed to do with the amulet.
Chloe's actress, Ashley Birch, was actually on strike, so unfortunately she couldn't voice Chloe in Before the Storm, which was very much like to me, because I love Ashley Birch. I think she's phenomenal. The game she's not been as many games as say Laura Bailey and Troy Baker, but in my opinion she's just as good as them. Her Tiny Tina performance is great. I love her performance as Tiny Tina in Borderlands 2. I've seen Horizon Zero Dawn, and obviously Life is Strange is where I first really knew about her, and I only say that because I didn't really play Borderlands 2.
This was a fun
I'd mean to one day.
I'm almost surprised we actually managed to grow something.
It might be like an RPG, which I'm not the biggest fan of RPG games because of the grind. I don't really like grinding too much. It's not that I don't like it, it's just I would prefer not to do it. Especially if I get so... I think that's because I get so invested in the story that grinding starts to feel a bit like, oh, I want to see what happened next, but I have to grind first. I think that's why. I love game stories. Pretty much since maybe like the Gears of Wars and games that came out like that, but I think this really was like a real thing for that. So yeah, that's Bongo the cat. He got hit by a car. Oh.
I miss you, buddy.
Yeah, I can relate. I just love cats. I love animals in general, but I think I mentioned this before. I may love animals, but I'm not vegetarian. I don't consider myself a vegetarian.
Homework at this table. It's so weird we're at different schools now.
I can kind of get that.
I still wish I could live in the world we drew.
But yeah, so Ashley Birch couldn't do Chloe for the Before the Storm game,
If we
but
ever
happily,
find the treasure,
well,
I'll
luckily
need to give
rather,
Chloe the amulet.
luckily, she actually came back for this episode. The strike, I think, was over, and voicing matches Hannah Tale, and I firmly believe that these two were the only two that could be in an episode like this. An episode that says goodbye to them and has one last chance to see their story. And I think it was so right that Hannah Tale and Ashley Birch could do Max and Chloe for this episode. There was no one else that could have done it.
Comforting.
I will say this though, Rihanna DeVirez does a great job with Chloe Before the Storm. A better job than I was actually expecting. I think their performances in that game are very underrated.
These games we're playing.
She was really good as Chloe Price. I love Rihanna DeVirez as Chloe in Before the Storm.
This is why I keep pushing off.
I think she
telling
fits her
Chloe
perfectly with her dialogue and everything.
Because I don't want to ruin this time together.
That's exactly why you're doing it.
How am I going?
What's up, dude?
Bro.
Don't you mean sis?
Maybe I meant nerd. Dork.
Let's keep with
Hunk.
continuity here.
Punks are cool. You know what, Max Caulfield?
What? Chloe Price.
You're the frickin' best. That's all.
My heart just melts. I mean, look. I mean, it's low-key romantic. God damn it. Her eyes are closed and everything. I didn't want to move. I literally just wanted to sit here and just see that all day. As a hardcore Pricefield shipper, I just didn't want to move after seeing that.
Where'd that come from?
So goddamn cute.
Thinking about how awesome this day is. And how awesome...
It was so perfect, too. It was the perfect thing to do.
Okay, enough of this shit. There's treasure to be unburying.
Yes, of course. Chloe's gonna just low-key sweep it away.
I never understood why it's called a Jolly Roger. How jolly can you be if you're dead?
She's kind of got a point there, actually. But yeah, what's happening is just, again, it's just unknowingly romantic, but Chloe is just like, yeah, this is not me, just forget about it. But to Max, it's much more, oh my god, yes. But Chloe obviously is just pushing it aside.
This thing looks so much smaller than I remember. I can't believe Chloe still has it. Actually, after this morning, I can.
Yeah. Oh.
Ah, my greatest work of art. I call it How I Lost My Magnifying Glass Privileges.
Great art is never appreciated.
I remember having those. I had a whole, whoa, what the fuck? It's just flashed there for some reason. I had a whole tub worth of Toy Story toy soldiers.
Yo ho, a pirate's rum for me.
Huh.
Did you drink this? Yar.
No.
No, not really.
No.
I had to fish an empty bottle from the recycling bin.
That's probably for the best.
Some pirate you are.
After what happened in their sitting room, yeah, I think Max has a point.
Glider swings. The best way to simulate a storm on the high seas.
Oh. I love Hannah Tell's performance in this because Max is it's like I said earlier, Max is a very shy and vulnerable character. That's how she's kind of
I
portrayed
can't wait to
sometimes.
see what we're supposed to do with the
But
amulet.
in the first game, she has a complete transformation. Who she is at the start of the game isn't who she is at the end of it. Her character changes completely.
Chloe's bottle rocket. The fastest way to get an entire bottle of soda in your hair.
But yeah, it's like Hannah is doing a great job with the vulnerable side of Max.
Hey, Chloe.
Yar.
It's just so right, you know?
Land ho.
It's just so adorable.
Perfect.
Yeah. There's a bee, dang it. Go away. Yeah. Hey,
I wish I
Shay.
could freeze this moment. I never have to leave it.
So low-key romantic. Can't take it.
The mighty Captain Bluebeard in all her glory.
Oh, stop it. Stop being so romantic. I can't
Wait
take
just a
it.
minute. Yar. You must ask permission before setting foot, or peg, on another captain's boat.
Why? Why? You complete dorky. Let's roll with it.
Permission to come aboard, Captain Bluebeard?
Granted.
Of course.
One amulet. Coming right up. Okay,
Sorry about my
think it
chair
goes-
clicking. It's probably just like readjusting as I move slightly.
Forget how to make this.
It's just as I don't
on.
go
Stay here.
completely
I
stiff.
think I saw some tape.
Thanks, Max.
Because sometimes
Just
I'll
some tape
sit for
left
so long
Us and the treasure.
and I'll go really stiff. Well, not stiff, but it's like I'll find it hard to walk for a bit because I've been sitting for so long. The trips to Nuki to meet our grandparents, I was like, I can't move. I'm kind of stuck. I've been sitting for too long.
If you told me this morning that we'd be spending the day as pirates, I would have thought you were crazy.
Yeah, I probably look like a loser, huh?
Never. Never. Not even if you tried. Oh my god, it's so romantic. One of the moments there was behind Chloe in the first shot, in front of Chloe in the next. Ding!
Chloe, you could never be a loser,
No.
even if you tried.
Well, yeah. The best friend code requires you say that.
No, it's not just that, Chloe.
It's just... This whole day has made me feel like a little kid again.
I can't believe we were 8 and 9 when we planned this.
I can. This tiny kid's head is squeezing the shit out of my head.
Well,
See,
treasures don't find themselves.
Lead the way.
I may not have got everything I wanted, but this whole thing is exactly what I wanted. You know, they're not having to think about the main plot point of the first game. They can be themselves, they can be together, and they can enjoy each other's company. And it's just so cute. It's so right, you know, because the first game has a major plot
Chloe
point
needs
where they don't really get to do
telescope.
any more of this.
Where did I see some? Painter's tape.
Alright.
That should hold the amulet to the telescope.
Oops.
Score! One step closer to getting that treasure. Whatever it is.
It's not just a best friend code Che. There's much more to it than that, but you don't really realize it much.
Avast, matey. Have you brought me prize?
Totally rolling it.
Ahoy, Bluebeard! I have brought the stickiest tape in all the 7 seas.
Well done, fellow scallywag.
You're so cute.
Just like old times.
Can't take it, goddammit.
Remember how we used to talk about ruling the bays of Arcadia one day? We thought we were gonna be pirates forever.
Doesn't mean there's nothing saying you can't. Yeah, but you kind of getting the distinct feeling by what Chloe's saying, especially with that line that Chloe already knows about Max leaving. But what she's doing here is purpose. It's trying to just keep their minds off it and enjoy each other for the amount of time they have left.
If being a pirate means acting silly and going on crazy adventures together, then we'll always be pirates.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but there's a purpose behind everything. It's everything to do with the move. That's why she's being so difficult with the letting go of stuff and doing this. She's just trying to keep Max's mind off it.
Would you like to do the honors, Long Max Silver?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Of course.
Well, we have to play the game,
Come
Max.
on, Navigator. Point me to some treasure.
The real treasure they have is each other.
Wait, how am I supposed to use this?
The drawing on the lens. It should line up with something.
Here goes nothing.
The real treasure they'll
Okay.
always have is each other.
Drawing is supposed to
That'll
line up
never
with
get old.
something.
They'll get older, obviously, but I kind of figured this out rather quickly, actually.
Got it.
There we go.
Oh, yes! You rock! Where is it? Here?
It's to our right, so is it her left? Or is it her right? I'm trying to imagine looking that way. I think it's her right. I'm not sure, though.
Okay, take a step right. No, the other right.
My other right or your other right?
You're one.
Your other right.
Sure thing. Wait, what?
Just go that way.
So yeah, I got it totally wrong.
Perfect. Now
I
come
can't
towards me.
really work it out from here. I was trying to visualize it in my head and still couldn't.
Bingo.
Shouldn't they have marked that first? Shouldn't they have marked it with like a finger, like a print or something? I know it's grass, but you know, they should have put like a footprint in it so they knew where to dig. Unless Chloe's got an excellent memory, which would make sense. Chuck that spade. It's not a spade, isn't it? But-
That is not what we buried.
Is it real treasure? Holy shit. It's been replaced with something much bigger than that, apparently. Oh my god, if we actually found some legit treasure, let's do this.
What is this?
I don't know. Let's open it.
Yes, let's. Ah.
From Bloody Bill. Who's that?
I'll get the tape player.
Isn't it obvious?
Aha. Chloe's dad is such a goofball.
Yeah. It makes absolute sense. It makes so much sense.
Ahoy there, plank walkers! It's me, Bloody Bill, the Pirate King.
Oh, he's so cool.
By now you'll have seen that I dug up your treasure, which would normally make us mortal enemies. But hear me out. I haven't pilfered a thing.
Of course
On
not.
the contrary, I figured you swashbucklers might not be back to your loot for some time, so I've given it extra protection from the winds and rain.
Aw.
I'm sure you're excited to open your time capsule, so I won't go on too long. Just know that Bloody Bill is bloody proud of you.
Both of you. I love that line
Keep
so
those
much.
sails trimmed and that anchor scrubbed. And always remember, the real treasure is
Friendship.
Love.
your
Convenience.
Oregon State prepaid college savings plan. Hard
Oh, isn't it so convenient how they said that? It's just so convenient.
That's what we originally buried.
Huh, yeah. I guess it probably would have gotten ruined underground.
Yeah.
Holy
William
crap,
had the
it's
foresight.
Billy the Squid! He's alive!
Discount Splatoon.
Oh, man!
It really is like a time capsule.
Hmm.
No way!
Chloe, look at this. We wrote each other letters.
Oh,
I remember these.
so
Chloe
cute.
Price. Thanks, Max. I hope you are having a lot of fun.
Did
being
I
a teenager with your best friend.
did I see something on Chloe's? Yeah, look.
Cute.
Look, it's low key referencing the first game.
Maxine?
They put a blue butterfly in her letter. That's a reference to the first game, but look, oh look, they're smart. They're not actually showing you it on the page. That's something you have to see with your eyes. Dude, I never noticed that before. Wow, Deck 9, you're sneaky. So how are you today? I'm doing very well. Oh yeah, by the way, Maxine was like blah because she hates the name. She hates Maxine. I'm not sure why, but she just low-key hates it. It's Friday, June 27th, 2003, and it's summer vacation. We're making a time capsule for you and me in the future, and we're making it pirate themed. Wasn't it hilarious to find? Kind of. It was fun. There you go. That's probably the more appropriate word. So these are some things we like. So just bearing in mind, this is like 5 or so years old. So favorite horse. God damn it, I can't read. Favorite animal is an Arabian horse for Max. I don't think I've ever seen one. Are they camels? I don't know. Order for Chloe, which makes absolute sense considering the first game. Favorite food, lobster roll for Max and coffee ice cream for Chloe. Yeah, I think I've had coffee ice cream before. Favorite class in school, art or library for Max, total sense, science for Chloe, total sense. Best friend each other both, obviously. How about you? Are you age 12 or more? And what are your favorite foods, movies, etc.? That's all for now. I hope you have a lot of fun being a teenager with your best friend. Aww. So darn cute.
How about mine? What did I write?
This is so Chloe.
She actually wrote Maxine. I think there was an unofficial rule where only Chloe, Max's parents, and Chloe's parents were the only ones she would ever tolerate calling Maxine. She probably hated it that much, but there was an unofficial rule where Chloe, her parents, and Max's parents were the only ones that were ever allowed to call her it. That's my theory, anyway. Hello for 2003. Here's a record how we spend our days. Can you guess which one is real? They all are, don't they? We go to the same school and always sit together at lunch. Duh. We have sleepovers at least once a week. I think it was probably more than that. We like extremely salty pretzels. I don't think I've ever had extremely salty, but I had like coated caramel and they blech. I didn't like coated caramel pretzels. I thought they were blech. We're in a race to see who can convince your parents to get a pet first. I think Chloe clearly won that race. We're going to live together when we can afford it and only use gold paint. Oh my fucking god, it's so goddamn romantic. Stop it. Oh, that would be so right though, wouldn't it? Take the gold paint out and it's perfectly reasonable. Obviously. I don't know, man. Does Maxine Caulfield Price have such a ring to it, pun intended? I'm just saying. I think it does. Discuss. So we have battled many foes and never failed to save each other. I mean, that's heartbreaking considering the first game. Really? What did you guess? If you guessed all of them, you're so right. Oh, I get so emotional. God damn it, I can't get emotional in this. Oh, I can't help it. I'm sorry. Oh, she actually wrote a middle name, Elizabeth. I already knew that, but roll with it.
You were really sweet.
Oh man, I was really goopy.
I
Oh.
like it.
Chloe,
That's
stop.
because you're a goop.
Stop sweeping it. Just take it.
This is so cool.
Just roll with it.
There's so much to look at.
Yeah, there's a blue
Is
butterfly
your
on
mom going to mind
Max's
about
letter to
this
Chloe.
mess?
Dunno.
Yeah,
I thought they'd be home by now.
they'll be fine.
Max, remember
They would have been
scratch art?
fine with it,
Oh, I
I'm
love
sure.
this stuff.
I'm sure they would have been fine with it because Willie would have said, "Oh, it's the time capsule they did when they were like 7 or 8." I think Chloe is a few months older
All
than
these
Max. I
memories.
think.
I want to look at everything.
So do I. So let's do so again.
It actually might be really fun to write letters to Chloe after I move.
Then why didn't you, you dork? I think she always planned to. I think she always planned to. But what happens at the end of the episode changes everything in a lot of ways. I'll go into it in a bit.
Is writing once a week too often? Will I run out of things to say?
Yeah, that's kind of a thing. You know, Max would probably worry that she would be doing it too much. But when you really feel that strongly about her as she does for Chloe, you're probably not going to really be able to help yourself anyway.
This container looks like it could last 100 years. It's good to see you, old friend.
I just literally discount Splatoon for some reason.
A time capsule was such a good idea.
I know, right? We're geniuses.
Low-key
Recording things
smug.
was so much fun in 3rd grade.
I can imagine.
Most of these are pretty far off base. It's so hard to predict the future. Maybe it's better to enjoy the present instead.
You know what? Yeah, that's probably a real life lesson right there. Enjoy what you have now, because you never know what will happen. So predictions for the future, like Chloe and Maxine. For someone who doesn't like Maxine, there's a lot of Maxine in these letters and pieces of paper. We still have each other more than any other person. Well, for a lot of that, it doesn't, but then they reunite in the first game and it does. Both of us are medium popular, which makes... That's pretty accurate. Both of us are dating our second boyfriend, which I'm just going to totally throw that out the window. Maybe Chloe had one. Maybe Chloe had one boyfriend. I'll point it out later. We do not make decisions without consulting each other. The taking skull of our enemies. Not sure what that means. Both of us have a pet, which neither of them do. This one's accurate. Chloe has visited Antarctica and Max could have come if she wanted. That looks like an R. It says, could Rave come if she wanted? I think Max would have totally come with you. I'm just saying. I don't think Chloe ever visits Antarctica. I think that's very unlikely. One of us has a little brother or sister, which is very, very wide of the mark, unfortunately. That doesn't really happen. Excuse me. And both of us are doing well in school, which is not accurate either. Which is rather unfortunate. Well, Max, I think, does alright, but before the storm happens, it kind of explains what I mean by Chloe.
These are awesome. Chloe's always been good at making up cool things to do.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I think what it boiled down to was Chloe would make the stuff and Max would just roll with it because it's more time with her. World's most comfortable seat. I tell you something, this gaming chair is a godsend. I'm sorry if it's clicking. I'm not sure whether it's just me moving and it's just adjusting to what I'm moving as or what. I'm very sorry if you're hearing that. There's nothing I can really do about it. I may have to tighten something up. I'll probably give it a look at the end of the episode. Also spins blades. That's typical. Flaming Fingers looks like something out of Dark Souls or something. Ray of sunshine. Sunlight enters here. Mirrors and lenses strengthen sunlight. Laser beam shoots out here. Of course it's a laser. Of course it's a freaking laser. Is it a Fulgor laser? The coolest move in the game. Can't even think that is. I think that's everything on the table. I think the only thing is over here. Whoops.
Blue pen. We used to read every issue from cover to cover.
I bet you did. Stories for children from around the world. And look at the butterfly here. It's totally a reference to the first game, damn it.
Keep messing up my picture.
There are no mistakes in art.
Oh, I love it.